to do it if you're going to take it down. There amongst the tall trees.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, the thing they tried to establish right away was the presence down low. You look at the points in the paint. I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Steve, that they're not settling for the outside shots. I mean, go in there and get what you want. Keep attacking the rim.
Clark, if you're trying to craft in your imagination the ideal flawless basketball player, you'd have a hard time doing much better than LeBron James.
The 21st century version of the best video game player ever, and also happens to be the best real game player ever, too. I mean, one of them anyway. That's why Eric Spoelstra, the coach, called him 1 through 5, and that's a perfect way to describe LeBron James.
They've got Matthew Dellavedova. Osgood is out there with Thompson. Then there's Iman Shumpert, and it's Irving at the point. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Just 2 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Withy, no good. So it's the Cavaliers now. They trail by 1. Irving against Evans. Tries it from 19. Pelicans pull it in.
And for LeBron, has he reached his peak? He says he's still a relative newcomer to working down on the block. And that's one area he's continuing to improve, developing moves and then counter moves against post defense.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. The Pelicans also changing it up. Omer Asher, he's checked in for Withy, and Dante Cunningham subbed in for Quincy Pondexter. So it's the Cavaliers now. It's a 3-point game.
And for LeBron, he said he didn't enjoy posting up earlier in his career, but as his command on the low block has improved, he's got more comfortable with it. And I think now it's something that he really relishes.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Evans, right side. That's good with a Douglas assist. Evans has got his second basket of the night.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, incredibly, Anthony Davis, one of the league's rangiest big men, and it's rumored that he's still growing. Asked about it, Davis joked, "I hope not. I don't want to be 7 feet. It just sounds weird, but if I grow, I can't help it." He does, however, want to get stronger, though. Now up over 240 pounds, he's putting in work in the weight room. Sounds like trouble for the competition, Kevin.
Should help him hold his own inside, Doris. Thanks. And the Pelicans making a change here. Gents has checked in. Timeout called Cleveland. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
It was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponents... shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
Smith kicks to Irving. Pass to Shumpert, and Dante Cunningham gets the whistle that time. Evans against Irving. Smith the pass to Irving. Shot clock at 5. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Kyrie Irving 3 seasons ago was the only rookie in NBA history to shoot as well as he did from the three-pointers. And the free throw line. There's no question about it. He is an elite shooter.
Feeds it to Cunningham. Dishes it to Douglas. Puts it up from 12. Here's Ajinça, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Here's Irving, and he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Now they've dialed it in here in the second quarter. They are on fire.
Goes up with it again. And Asha kicks to Cunningham. It's tipped. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Evans goes in. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Got that one up quick. Now it's a 4-point Cleveland lead.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
I didn't like the defensive game plan they had going into that one. It just seemed out of whack. The matchups were wrong, and they didn't bring the energy necessary either.
You know, it was befuddling to me why they stuck with that, Steve. I mean, they dug themselves a hole, and then they didn't make the changes they should have to get out of it. Didn't make any good adjustments there.
Love wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 6. Evans against Irving. Evans dishes to Asha. Cunningham passes to Gordon. He kicks to Asha. Puts it up from 12. And the rejection by James. Irving drives in. Great pass to set up the layup. Irving's got 10 points.
Well, since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off that long-distance game here a little bit, and it's probably a good idea.
Yeah, you know, Steve, some teams would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but getting a few to drop from inside the arc is really a good way to get your offense back on track.
Cunningham kicks to Evans. That one's off, still out of sync.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Cavaliers ahead, up by 8. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with LeBron James. LeBron, how were you guys able to make that first half look so easy?
It's not easy.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out, and so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by FCU's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Pelican 5 right now. Alexis Ajinça is out there with Omer Asha. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Gordon. And it's Evans in at the point guard. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris